Welcome back, and thanks for spending some time with us on this Labor Day. Well, the Toronto International Film Festival is going to be kicking off this week, and let's hook up with Bonnie Laufer, as we do every year, with her must-see picks. Morning, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us on Labor Day, by the way.
My pleasure. For you, Bob, anything.
It's always good. Yeah, thanks for the early get-up. Now, before we get to Tiff, let's talk about, and there's a Broadway movie that's opening, Tiff, or a Broadway play that's a movie, but let's talk about another one we're all familiar with that's actually coming to Apple TV.
Yes.
Come From Away.
Yes. Come From Away was shot at a special performance in New York in May. It's going to be airing on Apple TV Plus on a Thursday night, the eve of the 20th anniversary of 9/11. If you have not seen this show, I urge you people to get Apple TV Plus. This performance was all shot with a whole bunch of cameras. They brought them all back, all the original stars, for this wonderful performance. It was filled with people who were double vaccinated and frontline workers, so everybody was safe. You can't even imagine the emotions that were going on in the theater, in the audience. It's so special. It gives me goosebumps to talk about it. I had the extreme honor to talk to the Tony Award-winning director, the creators, who of course are Canadian, and 6 of the stars. But right now we're just going to hear from one of the stars. He's Canadian, from the East Coast, Tony Lepage. He was, we were talking about how special it was that this is now being brought to the masses. So let's have a listen to what Tony has to say about that.
It fills me with so much pride to even be a part of it, even be a part of the show. Just it reminded me of how much I love my hometown and how much I love being from here. But to your point, most importantly for me, is that I want as many people as possible on the planet to see Come From Away, because I truly believe that people are better for having seen it. Everyone walks out of a theater better, and all I can hope, and I'm just so excited that people are able to turn on their televisions and sit down for 100 minutes and end up being a better person after 100 minutes. Is pretty special.
100 minutes.
Yeah, I have planned to see it in a theater so many times, and life happens and gets sidetracked. Now, no excuses. I can't wait to see it from my couch. So again, appropriately, it's September 11th.
Exactly, and it will be coming back. Mirvish is bringing it back to the Royal Alexandra in Toronto in December. God willing, we can all get back into a theater, so you can.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Come From Away is a must-see. You have to see it. Okay, let's move on to Tiff, which is starting this Thursday, 46th edition of the Toronto International Festival. It's going to be a hybrid of some in-person and also virtual screenings. We will have some stars coming to town. I am extremely excited about sticking to our Broadway theme. Let's start off.
Yes.
Dear Evan Hansen is kicking off this festival. Ben Platt, who won a Tony Award for this, of course, is back. He's in the film. People are saying, oh, he's too old for the role. Oh, you know what? Poo on all of you. Who cares? Nobody plays Evan Hansen better. I sat in the 5th row orchestra and saw him do this performance live, and all I could think of was like, how does he pull this emotional performance out of himself every day, 8 shows a week? He is brilliant. I can't wait. There's new music. The brilliant Pasek and Paul have written some new songs for this. There's some new scenes added. So this is the opening night. This is the only film I am going to go see in person. I've got a ticket to see it at Roy Thompson Hall on Thursday night, so I can't wait to tell you all about it after I see it. But I'm already reviewing it. It's A+, and I haven't even seen it yet.
Okay. it's that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm hearing a performance in a certain movie, Spencer, is that good.
Yes. Okay, so this is crazy to me because Kristen Stewart, who of course, I interviewed years ago for all those Twilight films, boy, is she ever grown up. She's been taking on some big girl roles. So she's playing Lady Diana, Princess Di. This story is leading up to the breakup, is when she spends her last Christmas at Sandringham with the royal family, and she can't take it anymore. And apparently, Kristen Stewart is brilliant. Honestly, I didn't see that coming, but you know what? She is a good actor. I'm not going to give her that for sure. And I'm sure she put her all in. This is a huge pressure on her to play this, come on, Princess Diana. I wouldn't take that on for anything. So good on her. She's getting rave reviews out of Venice. So again, I'm seeing that one tomorrow. I can't wait to see that. And I'll, again, let you know how it is. But I think she's I think she's due. She could
Yeah.
get an Oscar nod for that. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Let's talk about Last Night in Soho. This is a movie that takes a crazy dark turn. I love the backdrop of this movie. I just love the era that it's set in.
Yeah, set in 1966. It stars, first of all, it's given to us by Edgar Wright, the director, who, of course, has directed Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver. He's such a great British director, always works with Simon Pegg. But this time he has some different actors. Thomasin McKenzie, who we saw in Jojo Rabbit, she's fantastic. She plays a young woman. She has a passion for fashion design, and she has a strange sixth sense, and she mysteriously finds herself transported, back into time in 1966 London. Groovy baby. She comes back
Yeah.
in the body of her idol, a singer named Sandy, who's played by the brilliant Anna Taylor-Joy, of course, who we all know from The Queen's Gambit. I cannot wait for this. This looks like
It looks amazing.
Yeah, and a little horror element to it too. But I'll suck it up for this one. I love Edgar Wright, so I'll try not to get too scared. But it looks fantastic. Look at this trailer. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so much good stuff coming to TIFF this year, and there will be a couple of stars coming to town. Like, I know
Yes.
Chris Platt will be at the premiere, so there will be people to kind of try and see while you're in Toronto. Have a look out for some of the stars.
Lots of physical distancing, though, with the stars.
Absolutely. TIFF is being very careful with red carpets this year.
Will they let us swab them?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll tell you something. I ain't standing in a red carpet. It's okay. I'm going to be sitting on my
Not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's a lot of virtual offerings for sure at tiff.net. Thanks for the sneak peek, Bonnie.
Anytime. My pleasure.
All right.